Okay, here's that last problem on the quiz. If we're given, this is calculator free, so if we're given that the cosine of 22 degrees is 0.9, the image you're working from here, here's a little unit circle, here's 22 degrees, cosine is 0.9. Maybe this is enough. If you didn't get this far with it, maybe you now see, oh, okay, this was a unit circle question on the unit circle quiz, so we can calculate the the y coordinate if we're given the x coordinate. That's just a straightforward Pythagorean theorem, or you could use that relationship we wrote that either way, sine squared of x plus cosine squared of x always has to equal 1. So 0.9 squared plus sine of 22, we'll call it x squared, is equal to 1. Solve for x. I'll let you solve that on your own. You get radical 19 over 10. If you can't get that, if you come ask. You should be able to work through those details. Sine of 158, well, 158 is over here. Maybe it took you a minute to realize that that's the same angle. This is 22 degrees over here, so 158 is over here. So it's going to share the same x and y coordinates. So the sine of 22 has to be the same as the sine of 158. So this one is also radical 19 over 10. Killed that part, except for Courtney. Sorry, you took the quiz early and I hadn't caught that typo yet. My mistake. 202, of course, is going to be over here at 180 plus 22, so that this would have the same x and y coordinate, but x is going to be negative, so it's going to be negative 0.9. Helpful if you circle your answers. And the cosine of 68 was probably the trickiest. That's up here. Only a couple of you figured out. That's just going to be switched then. The 0.9 is going to be here, and the radical 19 over 10 is going to be here. So the cosine of 68 is the same as the sine of 22, or radical 19 over 10. Kudos to those of you that got that. Otherwise, come ask if you still have a question on that unit circle.